Hi and welcome to this edition of Out the Box. My name is Paul. Today I'm going to have a look at what is in this small box. This is part of the Ubiquiti SuperLink range. This is the USL-Fob. Remember, there are two versions. There's essentially the European version worldwide and there's the US version. How do you know what SuperLink gateway you've got? Remember, this does need to work with a Ubiquiti USL gateway. Look on the back of it. If you've got the letters CA UK, then you have the European worldwide model. If you don't have any of those letters on it, you have the US. So you do need to make sure you buy a fob that matches what your gateway is. All right, so not a big technical overview. This all runs through UniFi Protect and the alarm manager in there. Like I said, you do need the USL gateway to make this work with your setup. This is not a big technical overview. You can find out how to get the sensors set up over on our YouTube channel. But let's just jump on in and look at what we're going to get in the box. All right, so not a lot in the box. You'll see this one's got a light indicator on already because I've actually removed the battery pull in the back of it there. But let's just have a look. You're going to get your little get started guide, which you're probably not going to even take out of the packet is my guess. A little how to open this. This was actually quite useful. So if you're like me and don't look at the instructions, this was one I probably did need to do because we've got some replaceable face on that, which we'll show you how to do in a moment. The fob itself, we'll have a little look at. It does have this changeable face. So we've got 4 programmable keys on the front and the sides. We'll have a look at the moment. We can replace it for this one that says 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, how do we do that? Let's have a little look. You get this quick release tool in the box with it. This goes into the hole here, which allows us to snap open the back cover like that. So when the back cover comes off, and we can just pop that off. I did find on a few occasions we do need to just come around to the side and lever that out as well. Let's just try and see. It's going to be deliberately completely stubborn for it. There we go. All right, so the back has come off there. You can see the small battery we've got, meant to be about 10 years battery life, but obviously it does depend on how many times you actually push that button. But you do see here that we've actually got, well, I've got a little reset hole, but what we do actually have here is actually a release. If you've got long fingernails, it is a little bit of a pain. You do need to sort of push that in, and once you hear it push in, you can just flip the device over, and you can see the cover comes off like that. Then we can take our other numbering, clip it in at the bottom, and snap it clear. No, that didn't quite go in by the looks of it. All right, so that hasn't gone in. They're going to have to release that. Probably going to be a little bit fussy the few times you do this. It has a one that wants to be clipped in at the bottom there first. There we go. So that's our button back on. And then obviously we can put the cover and clip that back onto it there. So let's have a look. We'll just put those two to the side. Let's have a look at this. Several comments people have made are, wow, it's really large. Well, this is a Hyundai Accent, an old KeyFob, you know, a 7-year-old or so car, so really not much different in that. This is my current gate opener, so again, not much different in size, maybe a little bit fatter. What do we have on this? We have 4 programmable function buttons on the front here, plus 1 on the side and 1 on the side here. All of that is manageable with inside the alarm manager and the USL gateway setup for this device. You adopt it in exactly the same way as any of the other sensors, and then you can program all of these, and then obviously you can set these actions. Maybe you're going to set this as a garage opener or turning on lights or anything else that works for you. But hopefully that gives you an idea of what is in the box and how it sort of all opens up and puts together. Do head on over to our YouTube channel. I've got plenty more box openings on network, firewall, wireless and camera security. How-to guides there as well. Like I said, how to set up USL sensors in Alarm Manager. Why don't you head on over, subscribe and stay up to date.